Well, today we're going to talk about the lost art of the road trip. And from covered wagons to station wagons, we've never been able to stay put. But unfortunately, too many of us have surrendered comfort and adventure for airplanes. And today we're going to unleash inner Mad Max in you and get you back on the road. And the first rule of a great road trip is do your homework. Whether it's beer, baseball, bears, or battlefields. Go to the library. Hit the World Wide Web. Do your research so you know what you're going and you have that passion for what you're going to be able to accomplish. Rule 2, the journey of 1,000 miles does begin with the cash advance. That doesn't mean you need to break the bank for a great road trip, but you want to be comfortable. Take enough money so that in case anything happens, the car breaks down, whatever, you're comfortable. Rule 3, use a map. We all have this little electronic device in our cars. That's not control. It's controlling you. Use a map. It allows you to choose your own destiny, choose different routes, have alternatives, and it really is a great thing, and it never talks back to you. Rule 4, the best things in life can be free. Whether it's beer, baseball, museums, every town you're going to has some great free items. If you do your homework, you know where to go, you'll know what to see, you'll know what days are available, and it really is a great thing, especially if on a budget. Rule 5, okay, let's imagine this. We travel 900 miles to go eat at a restaurant that's 1 mile from our house. Why are we doing that? Eat local, drink local, experience what the local environment, local climate can provide you. And I promise you, the results will be very tasty. Maybe not for this guy, but for you most definitely. Rule 6, and this is for adults only. Please, talk to strangers. They'll be able to provide you what the hot spots are, what local events are happening, the good restaurants, the good bars, and most importantly, what to avoid. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get a private tour. And when they tell you what to do, take their advice and join the locals. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in Washington, do as the Washingtonians do. It really is the only way to accomplish and really experience what the local culture has to offer. It really is a great experience. Rule 8, read a book if you're going somewhere. You really cannot understand what you're looking at unless you do your research on it. You don't know what it's like to be the 16th Michigan on top of a little round top unless you do your research. You don't know what it's like to be a lobsterman and how to get that lobster roll to your hand. Rule 9, and this is most important, life does not happen along the interstate. You have to get off the highway. If you really want to experience local culture, local food, local things, you have to get off the interstates and take the back roads. It really is the only way to accomplish things. And when you get off those back roads, everything is within walking distance. Get out of your car. It is the only way to really see what this country has to offer. If you're physically able, climb that hill, climb that mountain, climb those steps, because it will provide a great view. And when you're on top of that view, enjoy it. This is Jefferson Rock at Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. I was on top of that, and we had a family of 4 come up, take a 5-second trip, take a picture, and leave. Don't be those people. Rule 12, trains are okay. Our forefathers had this right. Mass transit is okay. It will save you the headache of having to park. It will save you a lot of money, a lot of time. Everywhere you want to go in a big city, the trains will take you there, I promise. Rule 13, my personal favorite, lost is not a bad thing. Some of our great inventions, stainless steel, penicillin, the onion ring, are all the results of mistakes. So please, if you're lost, it's okay. You might wind up in a nice little fishing village. Rule 14, it's a beautiful country. Please, sleep in it from time to time. For the price of one hotel room, you can get yourself a good tent, 3 days in a nice little campground, and enjoy really what this country, this landscape has to offer. Rule 15, learn. Rule 16, and I learned this firsthand, do not badmouth ghosts. If you do, they will wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning by lighting the car, the one parked next to yours, on fire. And if you do, you'll be up all night talking to the fire department. So please, show some respect. Rule 17, and this is most important, come home. That way you can start planning your next adventure, your next road trip, your next story. Very, very important. Can I always promise you will find the best places, the best meals, the best museums? No, I cannot. But I promise you, if you take road trips, you'll be able to say you can accept everything the road can throw at you. So I say unto you, with a full tank and a sense of adventure. In the words of Roy Rogers, happy trails.